Hey, Commanders fans, let's dive right into a pressing issue. Jaden Daniels might be facing a real challenge this season without solid receivers. Imagine the pressure on a rookie quarterback when he's surrounded by questions about the depth chart. And let's not forget, ESPN has flagged our wide receiver situation as a top concern. So, how can Daniels adapt? Stick around as we unravel the team's needs and look at the big names that could potentially shake things up. HTTR. Let's be real, this matters because it signals how the front office is prioritizing the roster right now. The talks are heating up in the NFL, and it looks like the Commanders are eyeing some big talent. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Green Bay Packers, Buffalo Bills, and of course your Washington Commanders are all in discussions with free agent cornerback Rasul Douglas. You know, the guy who knows how to win? He got a ring with the Philadelphia Eagles. According to Easton Butler, these four teams are showing interest in bolstering their defensive capabilities with Douglas. This is intriguing on multiple fronts. First off, landing a Super Bowl winning player sends a message about intent. The Commanders are not just sitting back, they're active in reshaping their roster. For Jaden Daniels, this could be a double-edged sword. While improved defense is essential, it doesn't directly address his receiving challenges. However, it might offer him a bit of breathing room, allowing him to focus more on his game without the pressure of a leaky defense. My take is clear. If this holds up, it changes how we should read the Commanders' priorities. Are they building a balanced team, or is it just a reaction to pressure? Either way, it's a clear indication that the front office is ready to make moves. Keep an eye on how this plays out, because strengthening that secondary is a step. But let's not lose sight of the offensive challenges still looming. The offseason has certainly been a journey for the Commanders, and while there's no denying the defensive overhaul led by Dan Quinn, the glaring hole in our receiving corps remains. Jaden Daniels is working with just one proven target, Terry McLaurin. The urgency to boost our offense is clear, especially when you see how the Packers, Bills, and Bucks are vying for Rasul Douglas, a cornerback with a Super Bowl pedigree. During his time with the Packers, he became known for making plays that matter. Remember, this kind of talent could really turn the tide not just on defense, but for the whole team. It's become apparent that the front office is prioritizing a fortified defense while neglecting the offensive side of the ball. Daniel needs more than a single weapon to succeed. Strengthening that secondary with Douglas could ease some pressure off Daniels, but the real question is, will we invest in the offense where it's truly needed? Simply put, if we don't get him reliable targets, we risk stunting his growth as a quarterback. And let's face it, Commanders fans have seen too many seasons where offensive struggles derailed potential. So while bolstering defense is critical, ignoring the wide receiver situation could lead us down yet another rocky path. We need to be vigilant about these moves. Strengthening our pass game isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. The clock's ticking, and every decision from here will test our commitment to winning now and supporting our new quarterback. Honestly, this is the type of update that tells us more than the headline itself. The offseason has been all about defense for the Washington Commanders under Dan Quinn, and it's clear that while they've made some moves, they haven't filled all the gaps on offense. With a focus on shoring up the defense, it raises eyebrows among Commanders fans. What about the offense? Jaden Daniels finds himself in a tight spot, leaning heavily on just one real weapon in the passing game, Terry McLaurin. That's not exactly the kind of support you'd want as a rookie quarterback stepping into the spotlight. The truth is, this isn't just about building a strong defense. For Daniels to thrive, he needs more than a single target. When offenses struggle, it can flip a season on its head. For us Commanders fans, we've seen this story play out before. It's easy to get excited about a defensive revamp. After all, that could lead to more stops and better field position. But without reliable receiving options, it can really hold a young quarterback back. A solid defense can buy time, but what happens when the offense can't capitalize? Historically, we've faced years of turbulence where promising quarterbacks never quite got the support they needed, and it stunted their growth. The Commanders need to change that narrative this season. Investing in more reliable receivers must be a priority, or Daniels risks becoming just another casualty in a long line of unfulfilled potential. This isn't just about filling spots on the roster. It's about ensuring that we're preparing Daniels for success from the get-go. If the front office prioritizes just bolstering the defense while ignoring offensive needs, we could see the same old problems resurfacing. Commanders fans are clamoring for respect, and it's high time the team showed commitment to building a balanced squad. In the end, if we can bring in some solid receiving options, it will not only support Daniels, but could revolutionize our entire offensive strategy. You have to wonder what direction the Commanders will take next, because all eyes are on how they play this crucial offseason. Will they step up and address the glaring offensive needs? The clock is ticking, and every decision they make from here on out will reflect their true intentions for the season. The buzz from Commanders fans is electric, and the perception has shifted dramatically. The calls for improvement in the receiving corps are louder than ever, and it's clear the front office needs to listen. Inside the locker room, that urgency is palpable. Players know they have to step up their game, but they're also aware that competition for positions is fierce, and without solid options, that battle becomes tougher. What's intriguing is how this impacts not just Jayden Daniels, but the entire team's mindset moving forward. If the front office fails to address these gaps, it could lead to discontent among players, especially the ones who feel they could be making a difference if given the tools to succeed. I can't help but feel that this situation needs immediate attention. Commanders fans deserve a team that's not just focused on defense, but equally committed to strengthening offense. It's time to take a hard look at how we can make moves for impactful wide receivers, because you can bet the eyes of the entire league will be watching how we navigate this crucial offseason. Let's be real, this matters because it signals how the front office is prioritizing the roster right now. The Commanders' front office is feeling the heat, and the pressures of the fan base are palpable. Commanders fans are calling for action, and it's not just noise. There's a genuine urgency in the locker room. Players recognize the stakes and know that positions are up for grabs, especially if the front office doesn't deliver on targeted receivers. The consequences for failing to address this need could ripple through the entire organization, impacting morale and competition. It's crucial that the team hears the voices of its supporters, and action is needed to build an offense that can truly complement Jayden Daniels. If they ignore the glaring issue in the receiving corps, they risk creating another tumultuous season. In my opinion, the focus should shift to securing dependable weapons for Daniels, aligning with the type of support every quarterback deserves. Commanders fans have endured years of ups and downs. It's time for respect and commitment to balance in this roster. Embrace the challenge, and let's hope the front office steps up in the coming weeks. HTTR. The truth is, this kind of detail is usually where the real direction of the team shows up first. The buzz from Commanders fans is louder than ever, and it's clear the urgency is seeping into the locker room too. Players are feeling the heat, recognizing that positions are up for grabs if the front office doesn't secure some reliable receivers soon. The stakes are high, and if the issues with our receiving corps are ignored, it could lead to significant discontent among those who want to make an impact. What's concerning is that a failure to address these gaps doesn't just affect Jayden Daniels. It could ripple through the entire team mentality. We've been through tumultuous seasons, and ignoring the offense again could lead to another wasted year. Everyone's looking for that commitment to balance on this roster. The pressure is mounting, and in my view, we need to roll up our sleeves and proactively pursue impactful wide receivers. The direction of this team hinges on the decisions made in the coming weeks. Commanders fans deserve better, and it's about time we see some real action. If this is where we're starting, stay tuned, because our next video will show you exactly how we can execute these necessary moves in practice. Honestly, this is the type of update that tells us more than the headline itself.